Thank you, Michelle.
It's time to get obsessed. We don't quit on ourselves, we are obsessed with finishing it. Flat abs, firm sculpted booty, a total body transformation. Ask yourself, how bad do you want this? They said it couldn't be done in just 80 days, but guess what? We did it. And if you want to get healthy, lean, and strong with just 80 days of work, I'm going to help you succeed step by step with 80-day obsession. Show me how bad you want it.
That booty takes work. I'm sorry, but it's just fantastic.
80-day obsession has been a complete game changer.
I have seen tremendous changes in my body.
I'm getting stronger every single day. And I feel like I can take on the world.
Fight for it, make it count, be obsessed with finishing it. This is such a breakthrough. Getting results like these doesn't take hours in the gym, and there's no starvation or cutting out food groups.
I needed something that was going to push me past my comfort zone and change me, and this program did that.
You want to know the secret? It's a different workout every day for 80 days, and an approach to eating that feeds the body perfect portions at the right time. You just have to keep trying your best. I created a program that works for me, and I know it will work for you. It's 80 brand new workouts in 80 days. No reruns, no guessing. The whole purpose of filming 80 workouts is to stay off of that plateau. I'm gonna be there with you every single day, just like if you hired me as your own personal trainer. My fitness and nutrition clients would pay over $2,500 for this kind of daily instruction. But you are gonna start with me for so much less than that. And I guarantee you fast results, or you don't pay. Load it up, here we go. It's amazing to do this in real time with us. When you're sore, we're sore too. When we tell an inside joke, you're in on it. Come on, pineapples. No pineapples.
Do you ever hear them call pineapples if they're safe word? They want to be done.
You get the convenience of being at home, but you feel like you're right in the gym with us as I train you day by day using 6 workout types that I customize to get faster progress every week and to get you results so fast, you'll get obsessed.
Everything kind of was just shrunken in. I definitely have biceps now. I have abs. Actually, never seen these guys before. Like, hi, this is a first for us. Nice to meet you.
I'm also letting you in on my transformation secret called Time Nutrition. I teach you every aspect of meal planning with easy to follow tutorial videos. This is my personal nutrition schedule for getting maximum results. And this is the first time I've ever made it available to anyone other than my private clients.
In 80-day obsession, it isn't just about what you eat, it's about when you're eating it.
Time eating really intimidated me at first, but to be honest, it has added so much structure to my life. Autumn tells you exactly what to eat, when to eat it, and she gives you lists of foods that you can have. It could not be easier.
And we use breakthrough compound movements to target your booty and abs with the Beachbody loops and sliders. String pulls her up and lets her down. So if you're ready to get obsessed and get amazing, dramatic, visible results like I got, join me in the cast Monday, January 15th to start the total body transformation you're going to be obsessed about.
I see changes almost every week, and that is what's really making me obsessed.
This program is going to change so many lives. Look what it did.
I have finally been able to lean out through my core, and I have gotten my booty back.
This is all about a healthy obsession while achieving the best version of you possible and seeing just how far you can take yourself in the next 80 days. Let's do this.
80-day obsession is exclusive to Beachbody On Demand and comes with over $2,500 in value, including tutorial videos to get you started the right way. Plus,
Yay! All right, I have to get a huge, ginormous shout out to Michelle Spray for texting me and letting me know you couldn't see the video. I swear, like technology, you just gotta roll with it. Like thankfully I wasn't like sitting here picking my nose or doing something weird. Paj actually brought me home. I'm addicted to, not addicted, I gotta fix my candle. It's always crooked in the videos. I love Diet Cherry Coke from Steak and Shake. And I am not gonna lie, I have, Paj and Tira went to Steak and Shake and brought me back this huge drink, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm doing a presentation on your new healthy obsession for 2018. Don't judge me, you guys. I could have been sitting here sipping my Diet Coke and not even realize you guys were like watching me. So Michelle Spray, thank you so much. I seriously owe you. That was crazy. So you guys, welcome to tonight's presentation. My name is Lisa Mohajé. I'm here with Lindsay Weiss and Nancy Kirby, and we are going to be sharing with you guys what we are all hyped up about, what we're all excited about. I watched that video just now, and I just smiled the entire time because I felt like I was a part of the test group. So the people that you saw in that video, you saw me in the video. I got my booty back. That's me. That's my new tagline. Out of an hour and a half of, we call it B-roll, is the video material that we send to Beachbody. That is the part that they chose. So, I don't know. So I was smiling throughout that whole video because there is something so special and so unique about 80 Day Obsession that I feel like I have been waiting for the launch for like months, which I have. Like, I can't wait for this program to launch for everyone to experience it because it is totally life-changing. And I've been doing Beachbody programs since VHS. I started my fitness journey at close to 200 pounds. So I started with a program called Power 90 in my basement on VHS. Before work, I'd get up at like 5 a.m., I'd do the workout, and I can tell you, these programs have evolved. Like, they have come such a long way since I first started with Beachbody. Like, the original program that I did, it didn't even have a meal plan. Like, I don't even think there was a calendar. It was like, here's these DVDs, here's like 4 workouts. When you feel like you're ready to move on to the next level, here's the next 2, is broken out into 2. And 80 Day Obsession is just so fine-tuned and so next level. It's going to totally just rock your world. And I say that and I genuinely mean it. Like the video said, 80 Day Obsession was filmed live. So as part of the test group, I started 80 Day Obsession back in August. And 80 different workouts were filmed live. So I was able to stream it from my living room while Autumn was in California with the cast and crew doing the workouts. And when they say, like, you feel like you're a part of that cast, like you're a part of the crew, you genuinely feel like it. Like, when they laugh, you laugh. Like, there were times where I'm like laughing out loud. I fell over, or, you know, like someone like actually threw up on the cast, or, you know, they're cracking jokes. And if you've done any of the programs before, you know what I mean, where the video, you have like maybe 8 different workouts that you're doing for 60 to 90 days. You learn the jokes, you learn the routine, you kind of plateau a little bit, but not with this. It's 80 different workouts. Your body does not know what's coming next. So for me, when I got the call to be a part of the test group, really 2017 for me was a year of pushing myself, because I think that it's so easy to become stagnant and complacent and just bored and kind of in this weird funk if you don't have something to push towards, if you don't have something motivating you, if you don't have something that you are striving towards. So that's what 2017 was for me. I found myself last January, I was frustrated, I felt defeated, I felt down, I felt depressed. Life happened, right? It happens to all of us, and it sneaks up on us. And I remember seeing a picture, I was like, oh, what happened? I was like, I have to do something. I need something to push myself. So I started with like my first beauty pageant. I'm 41 years old, and I'm like, I'm going to do a beauty pageant. It's something to work towards, right? So I did that, and then it was like that same feeling was like, what's next? What am I going to do now? What am I working towards? And I felt like I put it out there to the universe, and I got the call like that day, totally unexpected, because when you're in a test group, it's silence. You have no idea what's coming next. And I got the call, and I was like, this is really crazy, because I was just talking to my husband Podge that morning, like I need something. And so when I got in the test group, we had no idea what program it was going to be. We didn't know what trainer it was. The test group was actually called ADD something. So we're like, is this some kind of joke? Like, are they saying we all have ADD? Like, what is this, you know? So we were all trying to guess who the trainer was, what the program was going to be. And then we found out it was Autumn, and everyone was super excited. And then we had a webinar with her on a Saturday, and that Monday we started. So when she introduced the program to us, there was a lot of intimidation, I think, a little bit of fear, a little bit of anxiety as to what to expect, because this was an 80-day program. The workouts are intense, to say the least. The workouts are very intense. You're doing moves that you have never, ever seen before, and you watch her do it, and you're like, there is no way I can do that. And then you do it, and you're like, yes, I did it. I may have only done 2 or 3, but I did it. And then the next time you come back, and then you do them again. So the other thing that was a little bit intimidating about the program was this is focused on timed nutrition. And we all know the saying, great abs are made in the kitchen, right? It's the hardest part about getting your results, because let's face it, we can all work out. We can all work out. Not that that's easy, but we can do it. But mastering your nutrition, timed nutrition, eating every 2 to 3 hours, eating specific color-coded containers, so specific food groups, if you're not familiar with the container system yet, is intimidating, right? So I was like, okay, I have to do this. Like, Carl Deichler's the CEO of Beachbody, and he had a hand at putting me in the test group. I was like, I can't let Carl down. I can't let the test group down. I can't let Autumn down. And I can't let myself down. So I made the decision, I made the commitment that I was going to go all in. I was going to do my very personal best, because if I didn't want to get to the end of the 80 days. Like, how many times have you signed yourself up to do something, or you committed to doing something, but you didn't give your 100%? And then the end comes, and you're so mad at yourself. You're so frustrated because you didn't give it your all. You didn't give it 100%. So I was like, okay, I got one shot at this test group. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to do my best. Okay, and somebody's running the vacuum cleaner out there. So if you guys hear it, that's what's going on. So the time nutrition piece was, it was intimidating at first, but I can tell you that eating every 2 to 3 hours, knowing exactly what foods you need to eat when, has totally made my life more structured. And just like our kids need structure, we as adults need structure. So it takes the guesswork out. If you've ever thought about, oh, I wonder what I should eat before I work out, I wonder what I should eat after I work out, you don't even have to think about it anymore, because the guesswork is done. You already know. Your main thing that you need to do is to be prepared. So you'll never want to leave home without having some food with you. That was one of the very first things Autumn told us in our little intro webinar, was she didn't want us leaving the house without food. Because how many times have you said, oh, I'm just going to run to the grocery store, I'm going to run to the mall, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to do that. And then it turns into like 5 hours later, and you're like, oh, I don't have any food. And then you're running through McDonald's or, Steak and Shake and your Diet Coke, whatever. So that was the time nutrition piece. And like I said, while it was intimidating at the very beginning, it really, truly did, in a sense, simplify my life, because I knew, like, okay, I was starting to schedule my day and my food together. So there was no more fatiguing, there was no more crashing, because I was fueling my body the way it needed to be fueled to power through these crazy intense workouts. So the workouts do use some equipment. They use these little sliders, these little plastic sliders, and they also use loops. You saw those in the video before. You do require to have some dumbbells, and it really depends on where you're at with your fitness level right now, but you're gonna get so strong in this program. So maybe right now you're starting out with light weights that are like 5 to 7 pounds, and maybe your medium pounds are like 8 to 10, and maybe your heavies are like 12 to 15, or maybe you're that next level up. Just to give you an idea, you're going to need 3 sets of weights to start with, but your body is going to transform so fast, and you're going to feel so strong after the very first week. You're going to feel so accomplished and so proud of yourself. Like, did I just do that? Like, did I just squat like 60 pounds in my living room? So those are the workouts. The workouts vary between, there's a couple workouts that are 30 minutes, but they are more around 45 minutes to an hour. So I want you to think back to like P90X, right? When P90X came out, people were getting shredded, they were getting ripped. Why? Because it's an intense workout program, and that's what 80-Day Obsession is. Now, there is a modifier, so don't feel like, oh, I can't do this, I can't, it's too hard. There is a modifier that you can follow, and there was someone in our test group that I believe she was closer to like 300 pounds, and she crushed it. Like, she powered through every workout. She got crazy awesome results. So don't feel like, okay, this program's too intense, I can't do it. Don't count yourself out yet. Lindsay's going to talk about a little Obsessed, which is kind of an intro to 80-Day Obsession. You can do that all this week before the program actually launches a week from tomorrow, January 15th. The meal plan just launched today. It's available now through Beachbody On Demand. So the anticipation is here. It's building. It's exciting. And this is like the best way for you to kick off your new year. Because the workouts are so intense, and it's 80 days. You're not doing 30-minute workouts, and it's not just 3 weeks. So you're going to have to make a mindset shift. You're going to have to shift that. You're going to have to flip that switch in your mind and make a commitment and a decision as to why do you want to do this? What is it that you want to do this program for? Is it to have more confidence? Like, do you just want to feel sexier and more confident around your spouse? Do you want to feel better about yourself when you look in the mirror? Do you want to have more energy? Do you just want to feel good about yourself? Do you want to lift that booty and tighten that core? What is it that you want out of this program? What is drawing you into this? And then you have to make that decision that you're not going to cheat on yourself. You're not going to cheat on the program, that you've made an investment in your health, and you're determined to make 2018 your best year yet. And know that you're not in this alone, that we're going to do this together, and that your mindset is there. I just want to make sure I kind of covered my piece before I turn it over. Yeah, your mindset. You have to decide what it is that you want, why do you want it, and no looking back. Like, you are committed to 80 days. You're not going to give up. You're not going to cheat on yourself. You're going to do your personal best, whatever that may be, and you're going to get crazy killer results that you can rock that bathing suit for spring break, or maybe it's a tank top, maybe it's capris, whatever, it doesn't matter. This is about you and your personal goals and feeling amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Lindsay. I need to make her a host, I believe. Oh, you already did it. You are so good.
Okay, hey guys, I am Lindsay Weiss, and Lisa has me so excited that I don't even care that these workouts are an hour. I'm like, that's okay. I have these little boys. I'll figure it out. It's going to be so good. I'm just so excited for this program to launch. I've been doing a little Obsessed, which is what is available to you right now. So if you were to join us, you would get access to a sneak peek into 80-day obsession. So a little obsessed is 5-day program. It has a meal plan you can follow. They're about 30 minutes, so they're a little bit shorter, but you really still get like really good, I mean, I felt pretty sore after some of the workouts, so you really do get like that appetizer of what looks to be 80-day obsession. Now, I was not in the 80-day obsession test group. I was in the country heat test group with Autumn, so I've been there before. I lost, I did my first round of 21-day fix before I got put into the PiYo test group. I lost like 9 pounds, and then when I was in country heat with her, I think I lost 10 pounds. And those were shorter, and I was hearing the 80-day too, and I'm like, I feel like if you look at this in such a positive way, like not like, oh, 80 days, it seems so long. I look at it like, okay, that's going to be like March, that's going to be like spring break. And I start to visualize like, ooh, what could I look like then? Like, so I just want to encourage you guys to take a little bit of that tip when I'm working out and like you're in the middle of a really hard move. I'm always thinking of like, what do I want to wear? Like, what can I go out and buy when I get the results that I want to get? So I always try to look in a real positive light, even though I'm like, oh, this is really, really heavy. Like, so anyways, so that is a little bit of my tips on positive mindset going into this, and then a little obsessed, something you're going to get access to right away. You can do tomorrow. If you order this today, you'll be able to start tomorrow and prep and get ready for the official start next week. And if you decide to become a coach, you could actually be in the next 80-day obsession test group with Autumn as well. She is hosting the largest coach test group ever, so you will get access to her. So that's a awesome perk. I have been in one, and Lisa can probably sit here and say, yes, it's amazing. She'll go live in the group. You're going to be able to hear exactly how she does what she does. And I actually got to see Carl today. The CEO of Beachbody was here in Phoenix with me and was sharing how fun it was for them to really feel right there with the cast who does the workouts, and just, you know, if a blooper happened, if a loop snapped, like you get to be a part of that, and it's almost like you're a part of a reality show and you just feel right there with them. And so in talking about that and what exactly this group is going to be like, and this is our challenge group, you are going to be with us in a private group here on Facebook. We have it up already. There's like 500 people in there, and we are just continuing to grow that group. It is like a community of all of us on the same page. We're starting on the same day. I think right now all of us have been just doing a little obsessed, prepping with Lisa, who's got the workout. She's probably still doing her probably a second round of 80-day obsession. But the group, we're going to be there with you every step of the way. We're going to be there every day. You're going to have accountability check-ins. We're going to be able to share recipes with you now that the meal plan is finally available. We have all been like waiting for this thing to launch. Like, what are we doing? How much are we eating? When are we eating? Like, we have been dying to know. When you're having those days where you are just like, I just can't work out, or you're struggling, or you're sore, we're going to be there to support you and give you tips. We're going to be there to say, you can do this. You can go. We got this. We're going to have themed days. We're going to be sharing different stories and spotlights. We have prizes. We have a lot of fun in this group. We're already having a lot of fun. So this is what the challenge group is like. Nutrition tips, accountability. Your coach will be there. We will be, all of us will be there in the group with you guys, going live and just sharing all kinds of tips, from motivation to support to the different recipe ideas to nutrition. Like come Friday and you're like, okay, here comes the weekend. This is always the challenging part for me, because everybody wants to just take a break and, you know, have the pizza or whatever. So how are we going to get through this? We're going to talk about those things. That's going to be the support that we're going to bring to you. That's going to help you stay on track. So when you hit those 80 days, you're like, yes, I did this. It is like a live or a group fitness party. I wouldn't, you know, it's so much fun in there. So that is pretty much what a challenge group is. for you to be able to check in. I feel like I lost some lighting or something just happened over here and I don't know what just happened, but y'all can hear me and see me, we're good. So that is how a challenge group works. That's what this is, a group you get to be a part of as part of your package. You're going to be with us, and we're going to actually be, well, we will be with you walking step by step all the way through this program and probably even beyond that. So I think that is all my tips on the challenge group. And then I talked about a little obsessed with you guys, and I'm going to hand it over to Nancy, who's going to share how you can do this around a family, babies, and all that good stuff.
Soon to be babies. Hi, guys. My name is Nancy Kirby. I am a coach with Beachbody as well. I have not done a test group, but I will tell you, I have done just about every Beachbody workout program there is. I've lost 176 pounds in the last 3 years. I am fully loaded when it comes to children. So I've had 2 sets of twins. My daughter is 12. I have 4-year-old twin boys. I am currently 30 weeks pregnant with another little boy who is due after the first round of 80-Day Obsession. So I found out after losing all this weight, I went to Summit in New Orleans and worked out like a crazy lunatic and had so much fun with the team. And then came home and found out, boom, you're pregnant. And I had already had this huge goal for my team that we were going to all start this new program called Shift Shop together. And I did it, and I completed all the rounds, and I stuck to the meal plan. And all throughout my first trimester, I did 2 rounds, and everyone was like, you're pregnant. You're not supposed to do this. I just modified my way through everything. So now here comes 80-Day Obsession, and I'm now in my 3rd trimester. And everyone's like, you can't do that program. And my girls on my team are like, you better take it easy. I'm like, it's all right. I will modify everything. So the beauty of these programs is that a lot of your results are going to come from your nutrition. So if you're modifying your workouts, I was that person. I was 376 pounds when I started with Beachbody. I started with 21 Day Fix. So autumn is my jam. I remember back in the day when I started crying through those 30-minute workouts, doing jumping jacks after I had a C-section and saying to myself, I'm never going to get through this, doing modifications with Kat. And here I am now with another baby on the way with Autumn. My 4-year-old boys work out with me. If you ever need a good laugh, I'll post some of their videos in here. My kids, my boys especially, have a massive crush on Autumn. Every time if they ever message her, we won $1,000, me and my son AJ doing Country Heat with Autumn, and she sent him like his own little private message, and it made his day. So if you've ever not been part of a community like that, like everyone gets involved, like the trainers get involved, they know your family, like it's just an amazing, amazing community to be part of. Especially as a stay-at-home mom. I run my business from home. There's not many times that I go out with all these kids that I'm juggling. So being able to work out from home is a saving grace. I have NICU babies. For the longest time, I was terrified to bring them to a gym daycare because it's flu season. So you can work out from home. You don't have to bring them anywhere. You have access to all these workouts. I mean, all these workouts. You don't have to worry about your kids touching the DVDs. My one son used to bite my DVDs all the time. Now they're all on an all access pass. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. So you really just have everything at home for you, and you don't need to stress out. And then you can just plug into a community on Facebook or on the Challenge app tracker. You always have somewhere to go, which is really the beauty of this. So you don't really have, it kind of takes all your excuses away. I'm a busy mom. Like when I say busy, my older daughter is in gymnastics competitions. She does youth group. I do pickups and drop-offs for her special academic program. So I'm never home, and I work my business. And I have a husband who's a GM for a car dealership. So he works 12-hour days, 6 days a week. And I fit it in because you need that time as a woman to make yourself good. I never believed that. I always felt guilty. Like I was taking time away from my kids. And the truth is, I gave them back so much more of myself, taking the hour away from them and doing my own workout. And now they work out with me. So, you know, it's really just become part of an entire family event, kind of Beachbody. It's as crazy as it sounds. And then meal prepping. So I know that that's always everybody's panic. Like, what am I going to eat? And always I hear this because I have a big family. So a lot of ladies come to me with food issues. I have 5 kids. They all eat different things. My husband's meat and potatoes. I'm already cooking 5 meals. Now I'm going to have to cook another meal for myself. I get it. I have 2 little boys that, listen, we just went off a sugar detox. Like, the cookies just went in the trash can. Lindsay got a video of my son freaking out. The cookies went in the trash can, the candy went all out, and my kids today on a video were like, I just want pears and oranges. You know, so it's super easy to change with little ones. My bigger one is still in the come home from school and she wants ramen. You know, so I have to kind of, listen, sometimes you got to just work with what you got. And she's good with other things. So I just really didn't change a lot of my family meals. What I did was I made them healthier. So, like, I'll tell you, a lot of my weekly planning is, and I share that with my team, and I'm more than happy to share that in our group. I do a lot of go lives about cooking, a lot of healthy fit tips. My one son is special needs. So I've always had to work with that and make things better for him on the health wise, like healthier fats, so that I'm not kind of just filling him up with garbage to gain weight. So I do simple things like we do meatloaf Mondays in my house. I just make fixed approved meatloaf. We do Taco Tuesday. Everyone knows me for tacos, and this baby hates tacos. I'm like, listen, little man, you need to get on board. Kirby household, we eat tacos on Tuesday. I haven't had tacos since I got pregnant. I just can't eat them. I can't even look at them. But we'll be going back to that. Taco Tuesday. Wednesday, I do baked chicken cutlets. My husband says he always married me for my mashed potatoes. I'm Irish. So I make a sweet potato for myself. It's so simple. Like, you just make little tweaks for yourself. So we do things like that. On Thursday, we have quesadillas. That's our crazy night. Usually that's like religion and youth group and all sorts of crazy things. So we just do something quick, even if I just make extra chicken cutlets and we make sandwiches or salads or whatever. Fridays, we make pizzas with flat out breads because everybody has pizza on Friday, right? So, you know, we just make up our own little pizza night. Saturday, I told you, the steak and mashed potatoes. The steak is always a present in my house. So we just make steak and mashed potatoes. And again, I'll make a sweet potato or I'll have vegetables. Like, my one son eats Brussels sprouts now like crazy. So your kids will eat what you eat if you do it consistently. I think that's the whole thing, is just the consistency of them always seeing you do those healthy acts, and they'll follow. They will. Even my husband eats quinoa now. Okay, my husband would never touch that. He didn't even know how to say it. So we do like shrimp scampi and quinoa instead of like shrimp scampi and rice. Sundays, I am from New York. We do pasta night every Sunday. Meatballs, pasta, and gravy. So my kids have pasta. Sometimes I can sneak in the whole wheat. Other times I can't, although I just found quinoa pasta that my kids love. And I make spaghetti squash. I open up a spaghetti squash. I roast it in the oven. You don't even have to think about it. Like, you just throw it in there, scrape it, boom. So there's like an entire menu I just gave you guys that my family eats. And I have lost and I've maintained my 176 pounds in the last 3 years. So I've only gained 6.5 pounds with this pregnancy. And I'm the mom that gained 120 with both of my other pregnancies. And my kids were only 6-pounders, not each together. They were all Nikki babies. So it is totally doable. It's a mindset for you. Don't make excuses for your family. They will all get involved, I promise. You just have to show them that you are going to consistently stick to it, and eventually they get on board. You know, they totally do. You just have to consistently say, I'm doing this for me. Get on or watch me do it. And that's it. I mean, it's been a great ride. My family is so much healthier. Me and my husband, our relationship, we always had a good one, but it's just so much stronger now doing things together. You know, I think for us, we had said for a while we couldn't get a date night because we have so many kids. Somebody's always sick. So we had said we were going to do this together, and it started with Shift Shop. And now my husband's like, did you get me enough Energize? And I'm like, I will tackle you if you touch my Energize. So I had to buy like 6 things of Energize, which is a pre-workout. It's like a little mom miracle cure. And that's it. So we are all in, and I'm excited to be with you guys in the group. So I will see you guys all there, and I'm going to turn it back over to Lisa. So everybody have a great night.
Yay, that was awesome. Okay, 2 things. 176 pounds. That's insane. Congratulations. And who's hungry? I'm like, oh man, that sounds really good right now. I could really go for that. So thank you so much for sharing those tips. I think that it really helps having that meal plan and having like a themed night, especially for like when you have younger kids, and then they have something to look forward to and to feel a part of. And like, you know, they're like, yeah, this is our thing. We're making tacos. We're making pizza. You know, it's pizza night. So that's super cool. So, all right. So what is next? We haven't really talked about how to access 80-Day Obsession. So 80-Day Obsession is one of the very first programs to only be available through Beachbody On Demand. So Beachbody On Demand is our online streaming service. So like I said, I started out with VHS tapes, guys. VHS, and then moved on to DVDs. And I swore when Beachbody On Demand came out, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to use this. Like, I love my DVDs. I love putting the DVD in the DVD player. So Beachbody On Demand actually has over 600 different workouts. So when you heard Nancy talking about you have everything you need at home, you literally do. You have access to it through your cell phone. So you can download the Beachbody On Demand app. You can use it through your laptop, your computer. I stream mine through our Amazon TV. Our TV actually has a Beachbody On Demand app now. You can do it through Roku, Amazon Fire, lots of different ways to access Beachbody On Demand. So because 80-Day Obsession, I'm like, did I say something wrong? You know, I say something, you're like, did I say that right? Because 80-Day Obsession is 80 different workouts. Can you imagine how many DVDs they would have to send you and the cost that it would be for them to send you all of those workouts? So it's only going to be available through Beachbody On Demand. So what's cool is, like Lindsay said, if you signed up tonight, you'd have access to Beachbody On Demand tonight. You can access the meal plan tonight and start getting ready. So when the program launches January 15th, a week from tomorrow, you have an entire week to figure this out, to get ready for it, to meal prep, start looking everything over, get super pumped and super excited, and be ready to run on the 15th. So I want to talk to you guys about the different options of getting signed up. I'm going to share my screen this time and make sure I do it right, so you're not like looking at me like, what is she talking about? We can't see her screen. So this is a page that our team has put together. It's 80dayobsession.info. So you're more than welcome to go to the page, check it out, get more information. And then it's really important that you get with your coach, the person that invited you to watch this, to go over the next steps, because you're going to want to order through their website. And they can also kind of talk you through the different options available. Oh, there is my before and after picture. I did lose 17 inches. For me, I've always carried weight in my core. I've always felt fluffy. I've always felt thick. I've always felt like SpongeBob SquarePants. And with 80-Day Obsession, I felt like I finally got that curve, like that hourglass figure, the lean, sexy core. And that is all timed nutrition, guys. Timed nutrition and doing these crazy core workouts. So the different, here are some more transformation photos. These are all people that are in the test group. These are real people that we know personally through Beachbody. So here are the different products that are recommended for the program. So Nancy mentioned kind of like her little miracle juice. That's Energize. It's a pre-workout. These are the three supplements that I used every single day throughout the 80-day program. I used my Energize, which is an all-natural pre-workout formula. It's a lemon citrusy flavor. It's not going to make your heart race. It's not going to make your eyes pop out of your head. It's not going to make you crazy. It's all natural, but it does give you just that extra oomph that you need to push through your workouts. Because how many times have you started a workout and you're not squatting low, you're not really jumping, you're just kind of like, just kind of like walking through it, versus getting your maximum out of this workout. You're putting the time in. You want to get out everything you can out of your workout, right? So you're going to need your Energize for your pre-workout, because these workouts are no joke. You're going to need it. The other thing is your post-workout Recover. Guys, this stuff, I am in love with this stuff. Like, I'm not gonna joke with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I had probably 4 tubs of Recover sitting in our pantry that I hadn't drank. And once 80-day obsession started, I went through all 4 of those tubs and then some. So Recover comes in 2 flavors. It comes in chocolate and it comes in orange. So this is actually built into the meal plan with 80-day obsession. So half hour after you work out, you're gonna have your Recover shake. You're gonna have a purple container. The containers, guys, are portion control for balance. And portion control containers. So you're gonna have your purple container, and that's a fruit. So what I would do is I would put my shake in my blender with half a banana and ice and water. The chocolate is like Nesquik. It's so good. And then the orange tastes kind of like an Orange Julius smoothie. Like, they're both so delicious. You're gonna love it. So the way that the program works is you're constantly tearing down your muscle and rebuilding it. So what Recover does is it's going to help with muscle soreness, because let's face it, we all want to be able to walk the next day, right? So that's going to help with that. And it's also going to help your muscle repair. It's going to help your muscle repair and build that lean, sexy muscle, which is what we're going for, right, ladies? I think so. I know that's what I'm going for. So you're going to need your recovery shake so that you can get through the next day with your workout, so you're not a zombie. And then Shakeology is a meal replacement shake. So I've been drinking Shakeology for over 8 years, and I swear it's I swear it's like my anti-aging drug. I don't know. I just know that I feel and look better in my 40s than I did in my 20s. And I contribute a lot of that to Shakeology. I've been drinking it every single day for 8.5 years. This stuff is magic. All natural, vitamins, minerals, probiotics, digestive enzymes, superfoods. It's everything that your body needs but isn't getting. So you're gonna want your Shakeology. My personal favorite flavor right now is the vegan vanilla. I've been on a vegan vanilla kick for like 6 months now. I have it every day for breakfast. I drink it with water and ice, half a banana, a teaspoon of coconut oil, and I throw my spinach in there. You can't even taste it. And we also have Shakeology Power Boosts that are power greens that you can put your Shakeology to. If, depending on what bracket you're on with the food plan, you may need some extra veggies. So that's a great way to add in your Shakeology boosts. Get those extra greens in there, and you're good to go. All right, so until January 14th, so you have 1 more week to get this pre-sale discounted bundles. After that, the price is going to go up. We have multiple options. So these first options are for existing customers. So people that are currently already on Shakeology and you already have access to Beachbody On Demand, this is our mega pack. Like, this is the Mac Daddy pack that is going to give you everything you need right now that's going to last you through the entire 80 days. You're going to get 4 tubs of Recover. My favorite stuff in the entire world. It's so good. So you're going to get 4 tubs of Recover. You're going to get 2 tubs of Energize. You're going to get your portion control containers. You're going to get your set of sliders. You're going to get your resistance band, of course, your workout calendar, your quick start guide, and your meal plan. All right. So that's on sale right now for $346. You have to look at it as if you're going to Sam's Club or Costco. You're buying it in bulk. So you're getting a really great deal when you get that mega pack because you're getting everything that you need. Option 2, and again, this is for existing customers and coaches that are currently on Shakeology and already have Beachbody On Demand, would be your program accessories pack. So it's going to give you your portion control containers, your sliders, your bands, the printed collateral, and of course your meal plan. For new customers and new coaches. So Lindsay talked about getting in the actual test group with Autumn. To do that, you need to be a coach. You can sign up for, what you would think of as like a VIP customer or a discount coach to get the 25% discount going forward so that you can be a part of Autumn's challenge group. As a coach, there's no contract, there's no minimum sales, there's no inventory, nothing like that. And when you sign up with a challenge pack, you can actually join as a coach for free. So it waives your coach sign up fee. So option number 1, and again, this is for new customers and new coaches, this is your mega challenge pack. It's going to come with your Shakeology, 30-day supply of Shakeology, 4 tubs of Recover, 2 tubs of Energize. It's going to give you access to a year's worth of Beachbody On Demand that you can stream your workouts anywhere that you have access to the internet, your containers, your sliders, your loops, and drum roll, you're going to get a free Shakeology shaker cup to top it all off. So that is $430. Again, that's just like going to Sam's Club, Costco, buying it in bulk. You're going to save like almost $300 purchasing that way. Option number 2, the combo challenge pack. It's going to cut back on the number of tubs you get of Recover and Energize. So you're going to get your Shakeology, a tub of Recovery, a tub of Energize, your year's worth of Beachbody On Demand. So what that means is you can do like 2 rounds of 80-day obsession, and then maybe you want to try 21-day Fix Extreme, or maybe you want to try our new program that's going to come out in the spring, or maybe you want to go back to P90X, or maybe you want to do yoga, or maybe you want to watch the Fix8 cooking show. You're going to have a year access to all of that, to Beachbody On Demand for an entire year. And of course, you get your containers, your sliders, your loops, and your Shakeology shaker cup, and that's for $230. Option number 3 is the basic challenge pack. You get to choose between Shakeology, or we call it your performance stack. It's your Energize and Recover, and then you get Beachbody On Demand, the containers, the sliders, the loops, your Shakeology cup, and you're good to go. So if you decided, hey, I want in that challenge group with Autumn, I want to experience that, you need that extra accountability and push, that's going to waive your $40 coach sign-up fee, and you can join for $170 and get all of that. There are a couple other options, so I just encourage you to go to 80dayobsession.info. Again, you're going to get with the person that invited you to watch this. Do you guys see how much junk is on my desktop? It drives Posh crazy. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't see anything. So you guys, it's time to really make a decision, right? So maybe you want to sign up as a customer. Maybe you want to sign up as a coach just to get in Autumn's group for the 25% discount. Or maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe you want to be like Nancy and Lindsay. They have small kids at home. My daughter's 20 years old. She's going to be 21 years old. So, you know, I remember those days where she was young and I was at work full time and I missed out on so much, like days that she was sick or whatever. It doesn't matter. Sign up as a customer, sign up as a discount, VIP customer coach, sign up to make a boatload of money. Whatever your goal is, it doesn't matter. We are here for you with open arms. But you got to make a decision. You got to make a commitment. The group starts January 15th. So if you want to have your containers, your sliders, your loops, and all of that ready to go, like for January 15th, you don't want to wait because, like I said, this is going to take a major mindset shift. It did for me. It took a major mindset shift for me. So you don't want to start the program January 15th and then not have the goods that you need to get through that program successfully, because you're investing, you're making an investment, not only a financial investment, you're investing your time, your energy, your life into this program. So do it right. Right? You don't want to get to the end of the program. You didn't do your energize, so you didn't push through your workouts. You didn't do your recover, so you couldn't work out. You couldn't even walk the next day. You were a zombie on the couch, whatever. Make the decision to do it right. And like Nancy said, don't feel guilty about doing something for yourself, because as moms especially, we feel guilty. We want to put everyone else first before ourselves. But you know, when you're on the airplane and the stewardess goes through like the security, the safety stuff, and she's like, if there's any emergency, what's the first thing you do? You put your oxygen mask on so you can help other people. Your fitness and nutrition is your oxygen mask. If you don't have that on, if you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of your family. You're not as confident. You're not as happy. You don't have as much energy. You got to have good nutrition. You got to work out. You got to take care of yourself. And sometimes you got to be a little bit selfish if that's how you feel. Be a little bit selfish. Make an investment in yourself, in your future, in your health, in your life. Get with the person that invited you to watch this. Get signed up. Don't wait. Like, we're starting January 15th. We want all of you guys in it, because the more the merrier, the energy. When the group starts together and we do it together, it's so much fun. Like, you just feel like this sense of community and you're a part of something special. So you guys, thanks so much for your time. Lindsay and Nancy, thank you so much, guys, for sharing your stories and your valuable information and your time this evening. Guys, get with your coach. Get signed up. Get in the group with us. Get in Autumn's group. Welcome to the team. Welcome to 2018. Let's make this your healthy new obsession. Have a great night, you guys.